All right, smell good family. Before we get started today, man, my friends over at Soul Avant-Garde, they got you covered. All right, so this video is sponsored by Soul Avant-Garde today. They sent over some fragrances that I'm looking forward to discussing and having a conversation about with you guys. But they never disappoint over at Soul Avant-Garde. Soul Avant-Garde has exclusive rights to certain brands in collaboration with Mind Games, Perroy, Plume Impressions, and Affinessence. They have a lot of niche perfumery that's really under the radar, and you get some great experiences with what Soul Avant-Garde has to offer. So you can always head over there, man, and get discovery sets and samples and try some things that are just not being talked about in the market. And if you're like me and where I am in my journey, I'm not interested in what everybody else is talking about. Don't get me wrong, those fragrances are good too, but I'm in the hunt of adding things and trying things that will give me a real experience. All right, so you can head over there, use my code DEDRICK10, save 10% on anything over at Soul Avant-Garde. Same thing with mindgames.com. All right, DEDRICK10 over at Mind Games, and we already know about Mind Games. Most of us do. They're an incredible house with some great fragrances. So don't hesitate, tap in. Use the code, save yourself some money, and enjoy your fragrance journey, enjoy your fragrance experience, and we'd love to hear what you guys are trying from Soul Avant-Garde if you have, or if you plan to. All right, so I think that has it covered. I want to smell these fragrances. Let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, Dedrick Hicks Jr., and now I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so again, today's video is brought to you by my friends over at Soul Avant-Garde. Very excited. They sent me 2 fragrances over. We got a brand new Mind Games fragrance, and we have a fragrance from a house that I have very little experience with. So I'm ready to get started and see what these fragrances are all about. Y'all know me, I like to do these first impressions. I like to smell them live and see what we got going on. All right, so I've already unpackaged both of these for time purposes, and so we can just keep it rolling. All right, so let's go ahead and tap in. Up first from the house of Mind Games, all right, we have the brand new, don't know anything about it. I did see my guy Ross's thumbnail, TLTG reviews, I'm tripping. I did see his thumbnail, I did see it on there, kept scrolling. Because I didn't want to hear what he had to say before I had the chance to smell it, man. So what are we talking about? From the house of Mind Games, we have Check Please, interesting name, and that silver platinum style bottle. Check Please. All right, and the packaging comes just as it's getting blown out by my light, I'm sure, but all white packaging. Mind Games 2 feature notes are oak barrel and nougat. Okay, nougat. Don't know if I ever smelled anything with nougat. Haven't seen anything on this fragrance. Don't know anything about this fragrance. I avoided my guy Ross's videos and any type of post. So I'll see what my guy Ross has to say after I record this. This is kind of see his thoughts, man, because that's my guy. All right, so let's see where we at, man. Check Please on my left hand. Got a good spray there. In the air. Ooh, very sweet in the air. Very sweet in the air. I'm guessing that nougat is playing a huge part in the sweetness in the air. I'm talking about balmy in the air, bro. Balmy in the air. Coming off kind of fun, attractive, just kind of, yeah, like a fun vibe is what I'm getting in the air. Let's see what we get on skin. Ooh, okay. So definitely getting kind of this very ultra sweet and crispiness to this fragrance. I'm assuming that nougat is, I guess, the sweet nougat like that you get in candy bars like Milky Way and the Three Musketeers, or just naming a Snickers or something like that. Very sweet gourmandish play here. I can't really make out what the added fruitiness is. That's what it's like, a fruity, sweet thing going on here. It is reminding me of something though. It is reminding me of something. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, but it's very sweet. It's very fruity. I do like it, but I don't know how much I would wear this. I know for a fact that Mrs. Hicks is going to retrieve this from me. Because it smells like it's starting to kind of calm down. Jay Chantel has this, shout out to Jay Chantel. She has this body oil where she uses apple. This kind of fruity apple oil that she has. And I have Jay Chantel linked down below. Y'all can check out all her cosmetic products. Very, very great skincare products there. But it smells like this apple-y, sweet, almost kind of nutty. It's good. It's good. It's really sweet, really fruity. I don't know how much like I said, would wear this. Like I would probably wear this like on like a date night if we're going like bowling or to like Top Golf or something like that. Not like in the dead heat of summer, but like, you know, summer evenings, spring evenings, fall during the day, fall during the night. Kind of gives off this little fun vibe. So yeah, I'm getting this fruity, sweet. Lying underneath it is this kind of woody effect. You know what it smells like? It smells like, what is it? Apple brandy on the rocks. It reminds me of that. Not that it smells like it. It reminds me of that apple brandy on the rocks type of vibe. I'm curious what's in here. I'm curious what's in here. Let's go to the notes to our good friends over at Profumo.com. All right. Let's see. So Profumo.com, check. No, not checkmate. Okay, check please. Profumo, our friends over at Profumo. This is a 2025 release. So main accords: Gourmand, fruity and sweet. Yeah. Top notes: green apple, hazelnut, and nougat. Okay. In the heart, rose, black plum, and cinnamon. And in the base, oak barrel. That's that woodsy thing I'm getting. Amber, vanilla, and sandalwood. The note breakdown makes total sense. Not getting a lot of rose. The black plum, I'm not getting a lot of it. It just kind of, I won't be surprised if it's just a fruity plum blending in with the apple and the nougat. Like the sweet overload is out here. The amber and the bourbon vanilla. My wife is going to love this, bro. Super unisex, leans a tad feminine. I do like it, but I just don't see myself wearing it that often. Honestly, I mean, it literally would have to be a fun night out on a date night or with the family or with I wouldn't wear this with the homies, like, you know. But yeah, date night, to have some fun, family fun night or something like that. But I know for a fact my wife's gonna love this. I wonder if she would rock with this over that Killian. Let's see what it's supposed to be. What it reminds you of. Let's see what it says here. Killian's apple brandy on the rocks. Apple brandy on the rocks, I believe. Yeah, it reminds me of the Killian. Like I said, it leans a bit feminine. Sweet and fruity. All of the elements with the nougat and the green apple and the plum and the vanilla and amber. I am getting a sex appeal from it. Like, I'm visualizing my wife wearing this. I'm visualizing my wife and I out somewhere and she has this on a date night or something like that. Like, I'm visualizing it because she likes these kind of profiles, and I know for a while she had been wanting to get her hands on a full bottle of that Killian's, because she's a Killian fan. She loves Angel Share, so the apple brandy on the rocks. I'm going to be very curious how she feels about this. I know she's going to vibe with it and love it. She may remove it from this space and put it with hers. But I think all in all, for me personally, I don't know if I'm going to wear it like that. Very sweet, very fruity. At this stage in my career, in my fragrance journey, I'm looking for, kind of like the best of both worlds. Yeah, give me a little bit of a sweet element there, but I need a little spice, maybe a little leather, a little bit of oud, a little bit of, some darker woods. But yeah, I think it's good. I'll report back to y'all and see what Mrs. Hicks thinks. I think she's gonna love this. And for me, rating this out the chute, I give it a 7.3 out of a 10. 7.3 out of a 10. For me personally, I just don't think it's gonna be something that I reach for often. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Now, am I going to test it? Yes, I test everything that I get just to see what that full experience is. But I can see this being something that my wife smells, be like, let me get that. And she can have it for sure. So really good fragrance, very sweet. I think a lot of ladies are gonna love this for sure. Maybe some of you fellas out there who love a really sweet profile, you're gonna love this too. It could be like a his and hers fragrance. It could be a couple's fragrance. It's, like I said, it's really, really good. I'm gonna go 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. Fun, sexy, attractive. But it does remind me of that kind of Killian's apple brandy on the rocks type of vibe. So, solid fragrance from the House of Mind Games. We have Check Please. I love the name. Love the Mind Games bottles. But all in all, very sweet, very fruity, very, like I say, playful, attractive, fun style scent. All right, good stuff. Now, next up, I am super curious about this fragrance. I have very minimum experience with this brand, and I love what they're doing. Very unique, very different style of fragrance what they're doing. So what are we talking about next? From the house of Affinessence, from the collection of Notes de Fond, we have Cuir-Curcuma. Cuir-Curcuma. I know I am butchering. I love the bottle. Love the bottle. This brand is out of Paris, France. I love the bottle. Again, this is an exclusive, I believe, to So Avant-Garde. And from what I understand, the unique factors of this savory DNAs that they do in their fragrances, it's so different. And I have seen the note breakdown of this, and I was very, very intrigued. So the note of turmeric is supposed to be in here. And if you've ever tasted like a turmeric latte, all my health buffs out there, and the power of turmeric, if you ever had like that turmeric milk or that turmeric latte shot or something like that, this is what this is supposed to have vibes of. So the packaging, very nice packaging, very nice packaging. As I said, I opened everything up before we recorded. Has a sleeve here. Here's a box. Affinessence out of Paris, France, and the fragrance just kind of sits there, just kind of regular. So, very interested to see what we get here. Very excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was more excited to smell this than this, just based off the note breakdown of this. So let's see what we are in the air. Get it, all right, primed up. Ooh, nice atomizer. Okay, wow. I am getting that turmeric vibe in the air. But this is very, very bold, strong. It's like turmeric and dry leather in the air. That's what I'm getting. Turmeric and a dry leather in the air. Okay, like what? Let's see what we got here on skin. Ooh, it does. It has this kind of like spiced turmeric, kind of creamy latte texture in the opening. So different. Oh my God, it smells like turmeric. It smells like turmeric, like the turmeric milk or turmeric latte. I get some spices and some woods and some leathers accompanying this fragrance. Accompanying the turmeric, excuse me. It does have this savory vibe to it. This is super interesting. I do like what I'm experiencing. But where would I wear this? What? Wow. Spices. It's like a spiced turmeric with some leather and some woods here. This is good. It's interesting. It's very different. It's unlike anything I've ever smelled. I've never smelled anything turmeric related in fragrance ever. I'm curious. What are we getting here? What are we getting here? Let's see what our friends over at Parfumo has to say about this one. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so main accords: leathery, yes; spicy, yes; woody, yes; resinous and cream. Yeah, that's very accurate. In the fragrance notes, you have leather, sandalwood, turmeric, latte macchiato, myrrh, and patchouli. All right. Definitely getting that spicy turmeric leather. Definitely. This is very masculine. Ultra masculine. This fragrance is not playing any games. I am very intrigued by this. Where would I wear this? My mind is only headed to like a night out, like dressed up night out dinner. I would wear this to a black tie event. It definitely has this classy gentleman's only type of vibe. Gentleman's only type of vibe is what I'm getting with this fragrance. Yeah, this ain't for everyone. This is definitely not blind buy worthy. I don't do blind buy recommendations, but if I had to, this is definitely a blind buy. Easy win if you're in the fruity sweet. Super easy win. Although hella expensive, easy win on the blind buy tip. Very good. Very good. But this is very interesting. Unlike anything in my collection, I cannot wait to spend time with this out. So that spice turmeric is starting to kind of settle down. I am starting to get us some hints of the patchouli here. Again, I've never smelled turmeric in anything like fragrance related. So I am like very excited of the opportunity to spend time with this and see what this is about when the situation arises. Now, I'm going to test this fragrance over the next few days. That's what I do with all my fragrances that I get in. I spray them on the inside of my arm. I just kind of move around throughout the day and see what I get. Yeah, spice, turmeric, woods, leather for sure. The leather is very present. It is a stronger leather. It's not like grandpa church pew leather, no. But it's a very masculine, like the spices in here. And what's contributing to the spices? Oh, the turmeric. The turmeric can be a bit spicy, but what is contributing to the spices here? I don't know. Maybe just the turmeric all the way around. I don't know. Maybe because the turmeric can be spicy. It can have a little bit of a kick to it. But the leather and the patchouli for sure. The myrrh in here is not like profound, but it's like present. It's not profound, but it's definitely a turmeric-based fragrance, bro. Very interesting. I am very intrigued, and I'm looking forward to testing this and seeing what it's all about. And again, that this is just where I am in my journey. I am looking for different experiences, man. Just different experiences. Not to just add to my collection, but just to try in general. And very fortunate that So Avant-Garde sent these fragrances my way and it allowed me to smell this. And I must say, if I didn't know about So Avant-Garde and this brand, I don't know if I would try this because I have very minimum experience. I tried one other fragrance for them and it was cool to me. It just wasn't something I was going to wear, and it wasn't a bad fragrance, but it just wasn't for me. But this right here is kind of rugged, unique, and it has a really good quality. I'm almost getting kind of like this little smoky touch to it. Really good quality here. Very masculine, very bold, very pronounced stuff. This stuff is very interesting, and I'm excited to try this on a night out. Honestly, this is like winter vibes. I don't even know if I would wear this on a fall night. Winter night out, sun going down at 5:30, heading out to dinner at 8. The sun is buried, and it is Brick City. And believe it or not, in Jacksonville, we get some 30-degree nights, some high 20s. For us, that's brutal cold. And this, if me and my wife are going out on a Saturday night or a Friday night, going to a late dinner, and it's just one of them adult vibes, because she loves those masculine fragrances on me. My wife loves a masculine fragrance on me. She's quick to say, "You smell like the man." See my eyes? "You smell like the man." I've been told that quite a few times with certain fragrances that I've worn, and I got a feeling that she'll get behind this one as well. So, from the house of Affinessence out of Paris, France, we have Cuir-Curcuma. I am butchering the hell out of this, but I like this. I like it a lot, and I'm super interested and intrigued by this turmeric-based fragrance. Get you a sample, man. Get you a sample. Dedrick 10. Don't blind buy this. Don't be hitting me in the comments. Say, D said it. No, D ain't say nothing. D told you to sample. That's what D told you, man. So, okay, I'm interested, man. So, wow, okay. So, 2 really good fragrances here. We got the new Mind Games. Check, please. Very sweet, fruity, appley, nougaty style. Say, reminds you of that kind of Killian apple brandy on the rocks. And then we have Affinessence, Cuir-Curcuma. Very good. So Avant-Garde has a large library of different fragrances that you can try and tap into. Discovery sets, samples. Code Dedrick10 at So Avant-Garde and over at Mind Games. Tap in. I think all you sweet fragrance lovers are going to love this. If you love Angel Share, it don't smell like Angel Share. It's in the vein. The apple brandy on the rocks has that Angel Share vibe too. But if you love a sweet, fruity fragrance that's well blended and well crafted, this isn't like sickly sweet. It's not sickly sweet to the stomach. I can't do those at all. So it's not that. It's just fruity and it's just sweet with a little bit of a wood backbone behind it. Vanilla, ambery, apple, nougat. Now, I've never seen nougat in a fragrance before, so that's different. Okay, really good. All right, well, that's gonna do it, man. Again, shout out to So Avant-Garde for sending these fragrances my way and allowing me to try them out. I'm gonna give the Affinessence, man, I'm gonna get us a 7.8 out of 10. I gotta spend more time with this. This is not a fragrance where I can be like, done, this is a 9 out of 10. No, I gotta put this to the test, and I will be. Me and my wife got some stuff coming up in the next few weeks. We'll be stepping out in the nighttime. And we're going to give this a spin, and I definitely report back to you guys on this one for sure. This might make my winter top 10 list. It might. Very good, very masculine, different, and interesting. Very good, very good. All right, so yeah, we're going to get this 7.8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. And the only reason like this is not like higher, because like I said, the sweet fruity profiles, I'm just kind of maneuvering around those these days, but still a really good fragrance. All right, we're going to see if the missus loves that. I got a feeling she's going to 10 out of 10 that one for sure. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's positive energy, it's positive vibes only. And of course, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, appreciate y'all. Till next time, peace, man. Why did I do this? Peace, man. Peace, man. And Splacker. Look, and Splacker. I'm cutting the camera off.